want to get your thoughts on the PWHL. I mean, I think a lot of people are excited. Obviously, a lot of tickets have been sold in a lot of venues already, and that is great. I know it's like whether it's Stan Caston or Jana Hefford, they've gone out of their way to say, look, this is not going to be perfect. This is the first season. And there was nothing, as I always point out to people, there was nothing less perfect in hockey history than the first year of the NHL, where 5 turned into 4, turned into a fire, and turned into 3 by the end of the first season. So I don't think anyone should expect perfection, but what do we look forward to? And describe. We got about 2 minutes for this. Describe your new role with the league.
Yeah, well, listen, I think there's going to be growing pains. There obviously, I think that's sort of something that's acceptable. I think the idea is not to have too many. But what I'll tell you just about the PWHL from getting an opportunity to meet some of the staff already, and of course I know most of the players, is there's passion. And there's a passion to drive it and to do whatever it takes to move it forward. And I think, that's the mindset that's been conveyed to me is everyone on the staff is willing to do whatever it takes. And there's about 120 staff when you think about it, which is incredible considering we used to run, the Canadian Women's Hockey League with maybe 2 staff people. And it was just done by volunteers, and we exhausted our volunteers. And so that's incredible. And I think the whatever it takes attitude is sort of what you're going to see from the players, from the staff, from coaches, general managers, is like, let's get this done. Let's make it the best we can do it, and let's learn from it each year. And then from my role, it's sort of a business and a hockey ops side, like helping to bring sponsors in, helping to communicate from a hockey ops standpoint, be sort of another voice outside of Jana and her staff, like just come in with a different perspective. I won't be around all the time. That's another thing I'm going to love about this role is being home a lot more. But just to come in with a fresh set of eyes, right? And I have a lot of contacts. Like, we're setting up a review process right now and a discipline committee, and that's become my role. So just being willing to do whatever it takes, and I think that's going to be the mantra of the PWHL moving forward is let's get the job done, let's grow the game.